Hey, this is Korthal, and this is my entry for the iJevin winner shop. This is IHOB. IHOB stands for either the International House of Butlers or the iJevin House of Butlers. No one really actually knows what. So this shop itself is actually a two-parter. Basically, you're going to come in here and you're going to have your waiting room with more advertising. And behind here is you're going to have a book here that has all the relevant information for how this works. Now, my idea was you have three different options. And this is where you pay in the barrels above. But the three separate options I had was you start off and they can hire you as a butler. That means you go to their house and you do essentially whatever they say, as long as it's not in danger to yourself, but you restock their shops, you empty out their farms, you clean up their storage, whatever they ask you to do, and they pay a fee for you to do that over a small period of time. There's two options to that. There is the first option, which quite simply is you. One more, dressed up as a butler. Very nice and simple outfit, and you walk around doing their chores whilst dressed as a Butler Jevin. Now there is the second option, which some might consider a little more risque, but because we've got that little extra pizzazz, it's going to come with an extra cost. So exactly the same job, you do all the same things as previous, help fill up their farms or whatever they need, but this time as a maid. So yeah, that's the first part. Now the second part of this is what I have dubbed the Butler Training Academy. So the first part was you as a butler for them. The third part is more of them training to be butlers, and that's what the rest of this shop is. Kind of a competition of sorts, who can get the fastest time to do some certain things. Now I've set up a few, such as in this kitchen here. Basically they have a job to do, and the simple job here, without giving too much away, is take the dishes off the table, pop it into the dishwasher here, then from the dishwasher they're going to cook us some dinner, which is going to be a rabbit stew from the refrigerator. Pop them down into the burners and cook them, mix it up and get some fresh rabbit stew, and then pop that back on here where you get the clean bowls from in the cupboard. That's the first one. You'll also see some spider webs around, so they should need to clean up an X amount of spider webs that they've got throughout the house. And then basically, yeah, you've just got the bedroom up here as well with the shower in here. So I haven't set up much to do in here really, but I couldn't think of anything. But then over here we've got the more of the lounge room and the study. So again, we've got more. You can see we've got a dead rose here, so they're going to need to top up their rose and pop up a clean one, or fresh one I should say, and not a dead one. And also maybe put some music on for the master of the house, so he's happy when he gets home. But yeah, that's the basic premise anyway, is yeah, the international or the iJevin House of Butlers, where you A, are a butler for a price for them, or B, you are Lord iJevin, master of the hermitcraft Butler Academy, and training the rest of the hermitcraft members to be butlers themselves. And yeah, that's basically my idea for the most part. It's a little bit of a fanciness, a little bit of fun, a little bit of something different than just trying to sell items all the time, and I like the idea of selling services. But yeah, hopefully you like the iJevin or the International House of Butlers, and yeah, consider this my entry. Bye.